wants to do this scheduled pre-trial. I want to case evaluation. So as soon as you can.
Officer Dave, would you open the courtroom for us?
The state of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge David S. Robinson Jr. presiding. Court is now in session. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, Ms. Alexander. What brings you here today?
It's my understanding that there's a review hearing scheduled for the case ending in 563 this morning.
That's the
Should be Johnson v. Austin.
right. What date did you guys get for your case evaluation?
I have not received a date yet or any updates. I saw that plaintiff submitted the order, but it's my understanding we don't have a date at this time.
Okay, hang on for just a second.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Alexander, we just reached out to the plaintiff's office, and apparently they claim they never got the order. So we've sent them another copy of the order, and they'll reach out to us when they get the date again.
Okay.
So as of right now, we apparently are just treading water.
All right.
Sorry about that. When I find out what date, what I'll do is I will send out a date for a pretrial after the date of the case evaluation.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry about
Thank you. No problem. You have a great rest of your day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good morning, counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor.
If you hung out for just a second, let's see who. I have somebody here in my waiting room. I don't know who they are.
Alrighty.
Morning, counsel.
Good
Hello.
morning, Your Honor. You speaking to me?
What brings you here today?
Motion, on Louis Bartholomew.
That'll be great, but that's not till 11 o'clock.
Yes, correct.
So we'll see you then.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Sorry, I'm an hour early.
It's okay. You want me to put you back in the waiting room or you want me to remove you?
No, I'll sign back in.
Okay, I'll remove you then. We'll see you at 11.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, half the problem. I think we're now ready.
Hey, I'd rather be early.
Yes, better hour early than an hour late. I agree with
That's
that.
right.
Hello?
Morning.
We are on the record. This is file number 22192-234. Forsyth Financial LLC versus Erica Cox. Could I have your appearances, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Richard Stuckroth appears for the plaintiff creditor, Forsyth Finance, P85814.
And what is your name, ma'am?
Erica Cox.
Okay, how are we doing on our written discovery? Are we about done?
I guess it's hard to say here, Your Honor. We emailed the documentation and a fraud affidavit to Ms. Cox back on the 30th of March. I followed up with Ms. Cox on the 11th of April. I did not receive an email back. We also sent out discovery via certified mailing on the 31st of March, and I have not received that back. So I guess, Ms. Cox, do you still believe that this is fraud? Because I have not received a fraud affidavit back.
Okay, I do. I had to get the paperwork printed out, but I had, because it states that it needs to be notarized. I haven't been able to get to a notary republic to have it notarized so that I can get it back over to you. Because all of the notary republics that I have been able to find, they're open during my work hours. And it's just been, since our last meeting, it's been a absolute mess for me. But yeah, so that's the holdup. I need to get to a notary public to have the affidavit notarized.
Okay, then we're gonna continue with our discovery here. This is case is gonna move on. All right, your next date
Okay.
is going to be May 25 at 10 o'clock. Does that date and time work for everyone?
That should work for plaintiff. Give me 1 second. That works for plaintiff.
Ms. Cox?
Yes, that's fine.
All right, let's get started one way or the other, either on that written discovery or on that fraud affidavit. We gotta get moving here. May 25 at 10 o'clock. Thank you both for coming in. We're off the record.
All right.
All righty. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Ms. Cox. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello?
Midday music on 90.9. We're playing some mystery composer to start off today's midday music show. And we just heard the music of the Russian composer from the Soviet era. Most of his music was written in the first half of the 20th century, which included 27, placed in 5 acts too. 27 symphonies. This artist, 13 string quartets involved. Continuing numbers, he was big with the bosses back in the day too, back in the Soviet era. 5 times he awarded the Stalin Prize. That's back in the grade. Number 4, he was one of the oldest students in his class, and he was friends with one of the youngest students at the conservatory. Sergei Prokofiev. And the two friends shared a dislike of their professor. I'm totally agree with that. Sometimes they put things together, like just kind of this, things that they don't like together. And this shared dislike resulted in a set of variations on the theme of Edvard Grieg, because their professor didn't like Grieg's music, so potentially the young Nikolai Miaskovsky wrote a piece based on a tune by Grieg, and cheese off as the professor gave them. And have a collaborative. Nikolai Miaskovsky's cello concerto, that's the piece we just heard played by Mr. Prokofievich to the Philharmonic Orchestra. WRCJ FM, HD1, Detroit.
Support for WRCJ is provided by the Michigan Shakespeare Festival, celebrating Shakespeare's birthday with a special event through April 30. Our 2023 season at the Village Theater in Canton begins July 18th, runs through August 20th, and features the tragedy of Macbeth, Pericles, Prince of Tyre, and Georges Feydeau's A Flea in Her Ear. More special event information is available at MichiganShakespeareFestival.com.
On our next live orchestra hall concert with the Detroit Symphony Orchestra, violinist Augustine Village joins conductor Joanne Villetta for two concertos for violin, one by Igor Stravinsky and the other by the Chevalier de Saint-Georges. Also musical Zidane Kodayi and a new work by Brian Raphael Mendes. I'm Dave Piper. Join me for our next Detroit Symphony Orchestra concert tomorrow at 10:40 a.m. on WRCJ FM and HD1 Detroit. Pretty psyched about tomorrow's live broadcast across the Michigan Classic Network. We're going to be at Orchestra Hall for Detroit Symphony Orchestra live broadcast with Joanne Villetta conducting. She met us here in the studios yesterday to have a conversation with Cecilia Sharp. We're going to hear what they had to say to each other in our intermission feature. Cecilia Sharp with Joanne Villetta at the intermission time of tomorrow's live broadcast. What a program of new work by Raphael Neighbors, followed by violin concerto by Joseph Bolognese, Chevalier de Saint-Georges. New movie just out in theaters about the remarkable life of the violinist, composer, military officer, and expert fencer. He does it all. He did during his life. Joseph Bolognese, and also the violin concerto by Igor Stravinsky, both played by one of the finest violinists on the planet today. Augustine Villetta returns to play two violin concertos, and we'll wrap things up with the dances of Camerata, music of Sultan Kodayi. So hope to see you there at Orchestra Hall. If you can't make it in person, we've got the concert for you here on WRCJ for tomorrow's live broadcast. Tell them on next, Roots and All, played by Aaron Paul. Donc, hier, on parle de flute, they're on my plan, is that that's a great, this be that flute and I by George, the what time, this year, so they need that in the Detroit Public TV has classical music for us too, this Friday night, 10 o'clock. On Detroit Public TV, it's violinist Scott Yu, he's the host of the Great Performances series. Now Hear This, which takes us all around the world, exploring the stories behind the great classical music. And this Friday evening, you can discover the inspiration that Spain provided composer and Baines. There's Scott Yu and guitarist Manuel Borrego, pianist Juan Florestan, and their exploration of the country's portraits, including the nearby sea and its Moorish culture. Much of it through music from exploring the creation of the guitar makers in Granada, to testing the acoustics of a banuelo, an ancient Moorish bath. That is a peculiar place to play. Very echoey in there. Three musicians spotlight cultural exchange in the Mediterranean region. They visit important sites throughout Spain, including Moorish palaces in the Alhambra, famed for its architecture and design. It was led by several local musicians, historians, and even a chef. It's great to take a shot at it. Friday night, 10 o'clock on Detroit Public TV. The music of Inside Famous. Your host Scott Yu, great performances. Now hear this. All right, from southern Spain, let's go to southern coast of France with sweet Golden South. Music, guys, New York. Here's Mandy Arby. Tricks has been this year.
Ms. Frank, good morning. No sound.
You know,
Now I have
me
sound.
crazy. There we go. I'm sorry, Judge.
Let
I
me
was just on the phone with opposing counsel.
Okay. Well,
So
let's-
we've got a deal.
who is your opposing counsel?
Roman Thakaj.
I don't see him here as of yet. Not as of yet.
All right, let me call over there, Judge, and get him on Zoom.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Put you back in the waiting room there. Preston Nate. Marcella Emerson. Marcella Emerson. Preston Nate. 612. Mr. Nate,
Morning, Your Honor. How are you doing?
I'm well. How about yourself?
I'm okay, thank you.
Soon as I can get Ms. Emerson to connect with audio, we'll be ready to start on your file.
Very good, thank you.
Huh. She just went away.
Mm.
Well, let's give her a second, see if she comes back. This has not been my day today. I'm having people pop out all the time.
I know last time we tried this, she was having trouble connecting, so hopefully it's better luck with her today.
Yeah, well, let's try her again. I haven't got her back to connecting audio. And I got video. Connecting to audio, hopefully. No, did not connect. I'll try it again. Let her try to connect to audio again. It's the same problem we had the last time.
Sounds like it, yeah.
She just can't operate her equipment. I'll try it one more time, then I'm going to move on. I can't keep staying here if she can't operate her equipment.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to come back to you, Mr. Nate.
I understand, yeah. I'll keep hanging out.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Frank, I think we might have a deal here.
Yes, that is correct, Judge.
All right, let me get counsel on the line here. Good morning, counsel.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
I'm not bad. Yourself?
Okay. All right.
Let's get your file going and get you on your way. This
All
is
right.
file 22-196004, Caprice Incorporated versus Shellarly Wilson. Date and time for pretrial. Your appearances, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Laurie Frank appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, P43509.
Morning, Your Honor. Roman Fitzai on behalf of the defendant, Hillary Wilson, P47879.
I understand we have a deal.
That is correct, Judge. It's a little different kind of a case because the defendant's been making payments during the litigation. So if you would give us adjourn this for 30 days so we can complete the paperwork and get this over to you.
All right. Then I'll give you May 25th at 11. Does that work for
Perfect.
everybody?
If we submit an order to that effect, do we still need to appear? Or?
If the order, I'm going to write the order for the pretrial.
Okay.
If you order disposing the case, then no, you don't have to appear.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Because we got a proposed consent order. We've been working on the language of it. So.
Well, once you get that done, just send it on over.
Okay. Very
what
good.
You'll see, we're online.
Yeah.
What you will see when you check online, your consent judgment will have been entered, and that will automatically take your next date out of the system.
Okay. That'll work.
Perfect.
May 25, 11 o'clock. Thanks for coming.
Perfect. Thank you,
Very
Judge.
good.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Prakash.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Have a great
All right.
day. All.
Let's be safe.
Take care. Bye now.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
What is your name?
Shellery Wilson.
Ma'am, I just got off with your lawyers. They apparently worked out a deal, and
Yes,
I
sir.
gave a new date, May 25 at 11 o'clock. But hopefully your consent judgment will be entered before then, and you won't have to come back. Okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Be safe.
Thank you, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Unmute, ma'am. All right, we are on the record. This is file number 2224350. Alyssa Botchway versus Livernois Oral Express. Your appearances.
Michael Holmes, Your
Elisa.
Honor. I apologize.
What is your name, ma'am?
Lisa Latchway.
Counsel, your appearance.
Michael Holmes, Your Honor, P46095 on behalf of the defendant, Livernois Oil Express.
All right, this is the date and time set for pretrial as well as the motion to compel discovery filed on behalf of the defendant. Ms. Van, did you file an answer to the motion for discovery?
I went to file a motion, but my confidentials are in my car. I called Mr. Michael to ask him, could he tell me where the car was? He said he would get back with me, but never did.
Did you, so you did not file an answer. Counsel, proceed with your motion.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Today's a date and time sent for defendant's motion to compel discovery and other relief. As noted from the court file, we did in fact serve discovery on January 16, 2023, in accordance with the court's pretrial order of December 15, 2022. The time is now passed with regard to those answers being due, which would have been February 13, 2023. I'm just requesting this point in time for an entry of an order compelling discovery of the answers to interrogatories and request for production of documents within an appropriate time for them to respond, either 7 or 14 days.
Did you submit requests for admissions as well?
Yes, Your Honor, I did submit requests for admissions as noted in the motion pursuant to MCR 2.312 B1. Those were due on February 13, 2023. No answer has been filed, so pursuant to the court rule, they are deemed admitted.
Ma'am, is there anything you want to say?
I just want to know where the car is.
Okay. I'm done with
because all my credentials are in my car. And I went down to file a motion, but the paperwork.
Okay, this is the court's ruling. In regard to the motion to compel, in regard to the request for production of documents and the written interrogatories, counsel, you will submit an order requiring full and complete answers to those within 14 days of today's date. In regard to the request for admissions, you will submit an order deeming those requests to admit having been unanswered to be admitted pursuant to MCR 2.312. Send out both of those under the 7-day rule. I'll give you folks a return date. Your return date with me is going to be May 25th at 11 o'clock. Is there anything else we can get done today?
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
I need to know where the car is.
Ma'am, that's not before me today.
Okay.
I'm not involved in that, ma'am. Do you have the car, Mr. Holmes?
I did locate where the vehicle is. I do have the address. It's Ray's Auto in Southwest. I can email her that information. I just got it this week. It is my understanding it's in working order. She can have it. She can get it.
Okay, I'll put you two in the chat room and you can give her that information. But I want my orders, Mr. Holmes, under the 7-day rule. Your return date with me, folks, will be May 25 at 11 o'clock. I'll put you in the chat room now. He can get you that information now.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
There's yours.
Hello,
Hello,
what is your name?
Lisa Williams. Mitchell is on the docket.
Lisa Mitchell.
Yes.
I have Mr. Corpus. We can get started on that file.
Can I ask?
Wait till the other side comes on. I'll call the case. You can say whatever you want, ma'am. We are on the record in file 22-192513, Pasadena Investments versus Alita Mitchell. Date and time for pretrial, your appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Kuipers on behalf of the plaintiff, case 71348.
I can barely hear you, counsel. You sound like you're in a barrel.
Sorry, Your Honor. Matthew Kuipers on behalf of the plaintiff, case 71348.
And what is your name, ma'am?
Lisa Mitchell.
All right, what was it you wanted to say before the other side came on?
Well, I just wanted to know what the purpose of today's meeting was.
The purpose of the pretrial is to help you folks move your case along toward resolution. That's what we're trying to do here.
Okay.
This is a plaintiff's motion for today for summary disposition. Did you file an answer to that motion, ma'am?
I believe so.
Counsel, have you received an answer?
No, Your Honor, we have not received a response to the motion for summary.
When did you file your motion, your answer to the motion for summary disposition, ma'am?
I can't recall what day it was. I can't recall what day it was. I'm sorry.
How long ago was it, ma'am?
It was shortly after the phone call, after the last time we were on the call.
All right. Counsel, I don't have that. And I don't see it on my register of action.
Again, Your Honor, plaintiff doesn't have a response. I don't know if the defendant's referring to a response to interrogatories and requests to admit. We did receive those, and several of those were attached to the motion for summary, and the motion for summary was served on the defendant on April 4th.
All right, the motion for summary disposition in this matter looks like it was filed on April the 12th. Did you receive his motion for summary disposition, ma'am?
The last thing I received was April 6th.
And what was it entitled?
Oh, yes, this was the motion for a summary disposition.
Yeah, did you file an answer to it?
I responded a few days after I received this.
Okay, well, I don't have that. Did you send a copy of your answer to the other side?
I sent, yes, because the last time I only sent it to the court and I was supposed to send it to everyone. So yes, this time I did send it to everyone.
All right, then what I'll do, since you say you filed an answer, I'll just adjourn the motion for 2 weeks because they should show up by that point in time. Today is April the 27th. 2 weeks from today will be May 11th. May 11th at 11 o'clock. There will be no further adjournments of the motion. So I'll give you an opportunity, ma'am, for your motion to catch up with us.
Sure, I hope so.
Yes, ma'am. If you filed, it should have been there by then.
Right, exactly.
All right. April, today's motion for summary disposition adjourned for May 11th, 2023 at 11 o'clock. There will be no further adjournments. I'll send out an order today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Corpus. 192. 5. Here. Can you hear me, ma'am? I'm not doing this anymore. You can't do it. All right, we are on the record calling file number 23-141-682. The file is entitled Resurgent Receivables LLC versus Marcella Emerson. Your appearance.
Good morning, Preston Nate, P777884, appearing for plaintiff.
All right, this is the second time, last time being March 30th, that I've had Ms. Emerson on video, but she cannot connect to audio. We're getting nowhere here. I'm going to adjourn the pretrial. It's May 11th at 11 a.m. I can't do anything while all I have of her is video. So I'll send out an order and I'll note again, she was unable to connect to audio. I'm going to have to move forward in opening discovery here. If she doesn't connect, she's got to learn to operate her equipment.
Nope, I understand. That sounds fine. We'll try to reach out to her as well. Maybe we can talk to her, but we'll plan on May 11th.
May 11th, 11 o'clock. I'll send out a notice.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Hello?
Yes, hello,
What is your name?
Marcella Anderson.
Ms. Emerson, I adjourned everything to 11 o'clock, May 11th, since you couldn't connect to audio.
I don't understand what's going on. I really
What's
don't.
going on, ma'am, is I'm trying to have a pretrial and you can't, for whatever reason, you're not connecting to audio. I'm getting you on video, but I'm not audio. So that means you can't hear me and I can't hear you. That's what it
Right.
means. So I'm giving you a new
Yeah, I
date.
understand what's going on with the trial, but I don't understand why I can't get audio.
Well, ma'am, I can't give you technical advice. Let me ask you this. When you sign in, it asks whether or not you want to use audio. Are you pressing yes on that?
Yes.
Okay, because you should, when you come on Zoom, all you should be able to have to do is join, and you should have both audio and video.
I understand, but I'm not getting it. Is this Judge Robinson?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Oh, because I came before you years ago. This is something different for my daughter.
Oh, okay.
I would like to say thank you for what you done for me back then with her. She turned out okay.
I'm glad. Check with your daughter. Maybe she can help you next time.
Okay, you say May 11th?
May 11th at 11 o'clock. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
This is crazy.
Hello.
Yes.
How are you, Your Honor?
Hello?
What is your name?
My name is Louis Bartholomew.
Good morning, counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. I think we're on time now.
I think we are. I don't have your opponent. Let's call your file.
Okay,
We are on the
file
record.
number?
This is file number 21170-663. Louis Bartholomew versus MJ Realty Service PLC.
That's correct, Your Honor.
The matter before the court today is a motion to set aside the default judgment. That motion was filed on behalf of the defendant. And this is the date and time set for that motion. Matter scheduled for hearing today at 11 o'clock. It's now 11:30, and I don't have the moving party. I'm looking at my register of action, and it indicates that the motion to set aside default was filed on or about March 15th, 2023. It was calendared for hearing on April the 27th at 11 o'clock. Today is April 27th, is it not?
It certainly is, Your Honor, and it's way past 11 o'clock.
I have an answer to the motion filed on behalf of Mr. Bartholomew by Mr. Vilco.
Yes, sir.
Has appeared. The plaintiff is not, however, the moving party. The defendant is the moving party. The defendant has failed to appear. No good call of that failure having been shown. The motion is going to be dismissed. I'll send you guys out an order.
Your Honor, would you like me to to state an appearance on the record?
Yes, I think that would be a best thing to do. So let me call the case and go through it all again.
You go right ahead.
Just to make sure the record is protected. This is file 21170-663. Louis Bartholomew versus MJ Realty Service PLLC. Sir, your appearance.
Yes, Your Honor. I believe there's two defendants, aren't there?
No, I just have MJ Realty LL Service LLC.
Okay. Appearance by Miroslav P. Volchko for plaintiff Louis Bartholomew, P 21851.
Yeah, I have an attorney, Robert Donald, who has a post office address, who has filed the motion that brings us here today, and he has failed to appear. And sir, could I have your motion, please? Your appearance, Mr. Bartholomew, since you're standing here, you might as well say something.
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Louis Bartholomew. I am the plaintiff.
Okay. Looking at my file, I see that on March 28th, 2023, we sent to the parties motion to set aside default judgment was adjourned to today's date. The originally scheduled date had been March 29th due to illness of plaintiff's counsel.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And so you have received your notice and we have no moving party. The motion to set aside the default judgment is dismissed. We'll send you out an order today.
You're gonna send me an order, or would you like me to prepare one, Your Honor?
You can prepare and indicate that this is the adjourned date from the March 29th day. And
Okay.
that you appeared, your client appeared, but the moving parties counsel did not appear.
Can I fax it in, Your Honor, or email it?
Send it under the 7-day rule. That way we're dotting I's and crossing T's.
Okay, can I send it into the court by fax or email?
The court has a website that you can use for your emails.
Okay.
Okay.
I've got fax number here, Your Honor. 313-967-7551. Is that a good number?
I'm not sure what the court's fax number is. I suggest you go on the website.
Okay.
Thank
I'll
you,
do that
gentlemen.
today.
I'll be here.
Now, what do we do about the creditors exam, Your Honor? It was also scheduled for today.
Well, did you serve anybody?
Oh, everybody's been served.
Well,
It's all in the file.
let's do one thing at a time.
Okay?
And let's handle this matter. Then maybe we'll get a response and we can figure out what's going on in this case.
Okay, there was a proof of service filed on the MC-11. The MC-11 was dated January 20th, 2023. Proof of service on that was filed on January 24th, 2023, with mail receipts attached, including certified and first-class mail.
Okay. I'll look those things up. I had not had that on my calendar today. My calendar today is limited to your motion, to the other side's motion to set aside.
Okay.
If had that been granted, we would have not moved forward. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give you another pretrial date. And we're going to set that for May the 25th at 11 o'clock. At 11 o'clock. And that's going to be the adjourn date on your debtor's examination.
Do I need to send out notices of hearing for that again?
Yes, please do.
Bear with me 1 second, Your Honor.
So that's going to be May 20.
May 25th at 11 o'clock. I've got it.
Okay. So I'm
Thanks for your time, Your Honor.
Don't worry about the taxpayers pay for my time. Thank you, gentlemen.
Excuse me.
Let's be safe out here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm
Appreciate
suffering
that.
with the severe bronchitis. I apologize.
Well, you know what? Let's work on our health.
I'll spend the rest of the day working on my health, sir.
That's a good idea.
Thank you very much.
Health is a true wealth. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks.
Be safe.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. We're off the record. That concludes the morning call.